Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to be doing some One Piece chapter reviews. So I've got quite a lot of content to go through. I've not done it in a while. So we'll start off with chapter 949. All right. So in 949, we've got a nice little cover page with everyone in the Sam Wano costumes. Okay. And we've got this nice color spread. Jesus, looks real good. So we've got this gorilla wearing the headphones. We've got Robin looking real good. Got Frankie enjoying his Coke. You got Lua Nami looking good as well. Chopper without his hat, he looks weird. Sanji with his fish. Zoro just chilling. Usopp diving in. Everyone is doing their thing. I like it. I like it a lot. And that's a really big banana that Luffy's having. But yeah, it's a nice color spread. Okay. The excitement bullets. They're not hitting at all. I told you don't shoot. Okay. So what is this? Okay. So we got the Chopper and Luffy just tearing down these fodders. It's a demon. And we got the rest of the, what do you call it? The samurais also joining in, just showing a bit of the strength, to be honest. And then we got Kid. Like, Kid, he's finally been saved from the waterboarding. So him and Killer, they look a bit disillusioned already. And I remember at this point, what did they do? I think they just decided to dip. Yeah. So, and then the rest of the prisoners, they need to like somehow persuade the rest of the prisoners that, to start rebellion. And to do this, what Luffy does, he jumps into all the prisoners and he just takes all of their poison with him. He hugs them all. And even though Luffy has a good immune system to poison, I don't think he can handle this right now. And even Chopper's like, don't like, get away from them, right, Luffy? So Luffy now he's just thrown himself in the mix, and that just shows the courage that he has. So that's crazy. I made a promise to my friend Tama and Kuri who gave me food. I told her I'd make sure no one would have to worry about food in this country ever again. So I got a nice little flashback of Tama in it. So I guess this is the weight that Luffy holds because of Ace's promise to Tama. We're here to defeat Kaido. Luffy makes some big claims for someone who just got one shot by the dude earlier. Like literally a few chapters back, we're just gonna forget how he got one shot. Oh, and this part was incredible. I remember this part especially. This part is incredible. So we got this elephant guy, right? And he's got this excitement shell, and he just puts it in his trunk, and he's ready to blow. He's got more of the poison in there, and it's 200 more times stronger than the excitement bullets that he's already used. And he's just ready to launch in the crowd. But this is the part what really got me goosebumps, right? So he's just ready to fire, but then Luffy's already got it. I like it. So I love this new Luffy. Like, do you know his future sight? I'm gonna call it future sight Luffy. He's just so badass. Like this dude, like in the normal, how would I phrase this? The normal shonen trope in this would be the enemy shoots. Like if this was a normal anime or just before Luffy's future sight, what would happen was he'd shoot and then everyone would have to dodge or some people would get hurt kind of thing. But with Future Sight Luffy, he can see the future. And his phrase and his like facial expression is amazing. It's like, I saw a slightly dangerous future, so bruh. And he's just like, oh, this panel where he's looking away from the elephant guy. And that was crazy. I'm leaving the rest to you guys. That was so amazing. That was so badass from Luffy. It just shows the growth he's had since Whole Cake Island. Amazing, and that was the best Luffy moment I've seen this arc. So badass. I just love Future Sight Luffy so much, and I love how he implements it. All right. So that was chapter 949. So we got 950, no? So I've already read ahead on, so I'm just kind of summarizing what I've seen. So yeah, and then we got a little conversation with Luffy and Kid. Like, oh, you're gonna really fight Kaido again? Yeah, you want to come too? Like, Luffy gives Kid an invite, like to fight. He basically gives him an invite to join his party to beat Kaido. But he's like, nah, are you crazy? You saw what he did to my partner. So that's truth as well, to be honest. Like he completely ruined Killer and he made him into a psycho. I'm done with this alliance. I ain't trusting nobody anymore. So the fact that Kid says that must mean he got betrayed by Apu and Hawkins, maybe during the fight or after the fight, but somehow he got betrayed. I'm just I'm just be happy I don't feel like killing you right now. Okay, let's go, Killer. We're gonna go our own freaking way. So yeah, Killer and Kid just bounces from here. We're gonna get our friends back. So yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna get the rest of his squad back. To be honest, we don't really know what the rest of his crew looks like. I know that he has this one other guy who breathes fire. And he looks like a cockroach. Like that's his silhouette. So then we got the samurai talking to the rest of the what do you call them? Rest of the prisoners, trying to persuade him to join the revolution. Yeah, yeah. And then we see Luffy's like really not in a good state right now, and Chopper's working on an antibody. Just shows that Chopper's medical skills will be tested here because those whatever disease that Queen made was really deadly, and if and he's quite confident in his ability to make them diseases, so Chop has to match that with his medical knowledge anyway. So yeah, and then so a pretty cool moment happened here. So all of the prisoners they turn around and see actually Momonosuke is making a lot of noise, and all the prisoners turn around, and this moment was pretty cool, a Momonosuke moment. So all the prisoners see him and they all bow down in such respect and their life after the battle. If it wasn't only me, the only one they see when they look at me, they see my father, the vast shadow of the family that has supported Wano all these years, the Kozuki clan. And to be fair, I had chills when I just see all these people bowing down to this like little kid. You know, even though Momonosuke is just a kid, he has such a weight behind him. Because of his history and his lineage and what he stands for, and that massive shadow that his dad cast on him. So we get to see Shoten. Is it Shoten Maru? We see this mass graveyard. Uh-huh. So we see that Shotomaru, he's already actually tried to do an uprising 10 years ago, but it failed because 20 years is just too long to be waiting. So I guess, Shotomaru has already been disillusioned, but I guess this is his final chance. And then look at all these graveyards. So why so long? 20 years? Yeah, that is such a long time. Only the one who sent us can know. There must be some reason. I have no intention of doubting Lord Odin's aims. Why, men, the time has come. 8 days from now, on the night of the Fire Festival, under the Kozuki banner, we will raid Onigashima and the end of the terror of Kaido and Shogun Orochi. If you got the guts, join us. So, despite all those people dead, he's still got quite a sizable amount of bandits left. Ashura, it's called Ashura Doji, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, so I think Ashura Doji now is in full effect into this. And then we see Zoro. Ooh, we got a nice little panel of Zoro slashing this dude like real good. He slashed him real good. Uh huh. Give me a second. Okay. Curse you. So where's Zoro going? Okay. Hopefully that's all of them. Just hope. How many troops are there in this ninja army anyway? I'm so sorry. I'm just in your way. Yeah, it's okay. So we got what's he called? What's she called again? The Cortesian. But then oh yeah, and then Zoro really wants to get he really wants to kill Orochi right now. That's what he's saying. He wants to get revenge for Tonyo Yasu, because he was so pissed at him. I could see it. Him and Sanji really don't like Orochi anymore. But then Komurasaki says she wants to kill Orochi herself. She's got some bad blood with him as well. So that was pretty cool to see. Some new developments in how much they hate him. And then this part is pretty like this part was like damn like a damn moment. It's nothing. Just get over it. So we see Hawkins and ex Drake. Our task is simple. The sooner you talk, the sooner you'll be over. This man and the straw hats are connected. What in the world are you plotting, Wanham? Time for you to spill the beans. So we can see here, Law's been chained up. He's been beaten. He's got his arms folded, and he's been interrogated by Hawkins and ex Drake. So yeah, and he wants them to spill the beans. But I know that Law. I don't know. I feel like Law's going to be snitching on them, but he knows that Luffy's not going to follow the rules anyway. So it doesn't matter what he snitches on them, it's not going to happen anyway. Okay, so now we got to chapter 151, Rampage. So this is the latest chapter and the final one of my video. So we got nice color spread again. Everyone's wearing a pirate hat to commemorate One Piece Stampede. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, let me see who I recognize from Shonen Jump nowadays. So let's start from the back. I don't recognize any of these characters. A Samurai 8, I recognize that. Hachimaru, that's the ghost girl from the Bath show. Nope, nope. I'm just not that cultured. I see Senku, yes. Hinata from Haiku. Well, obviously Deku, Emma, Tanjiro, Asta, and Luffy, the big dog himself. But there are some few faces I don't recognize. So I guess I'm not that much of a shonen junkie after all. Oh, we got another color spread. What? This is too soon. But I guess this is to commemorate Stampede dinner. So is this everyone? This ain't everyone's Stampede dinner, is it? I mean, costume. So we've got Rob Lucci. Hey, he looks so big. We got Rob Lucci. We got Buggy. We got Ace. We got Law. We got Boa. We got Smoker. Yeah, that's a weird bunch to be honest. But yeah, it's quite a nice little thing, and everyone's getting force fed. Looks kind of funny. All right, so we got Orochi shouting at this dude anyway. Okay, so now they're talking about Law after torture. I'm sure he'll be much used to us very well. Then what's this about? Oh, he thinks that Law's gonna betray Luffy. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we got some other samurai. The samurai of Mima Warigumi and my ninjas have been stationed on the capital. So he looks quite strong, this dude. Now they got posters up, and we can see Sanji just looking at the prisoners. He's got 1,000 men locked up. And they're talking about how they could be of use. And yeah, so we see that there's wanted posters up of everyone now. So we've got Sanjiro, and then we got Shinobu in such a funny fashion that she's drawn in a sexy manner. Yeah, whereas she's like really young and look cute looking compared to, it's just a complete catfishy what she looks like. And we got White Bear, so we know that Beppo, he's also on the loose as well. So that's good news. So yeah, and then we see, oh, speaking of the devil, here he is. So we got Law's crew and they've managed to escape. But yeah, so I guess they're explaining the situation. Okay, yeah. hmm So we got a little flashback which says, Hawkins, go, your lives are collateral. If you refuse, Trafalgar Law will cut you poor fools down to get me. We'll cut you. We'll cut you with nothing to lose. Do you send a shiver down the spine, don't they? Sorry, Captain, I'm so sorry. Here they are. So yes, so I was quite surprised that Law, completely lost the fight considering he was chained up. But then we see how the fight actually went down because Hawkins had Law's crew in a hostile situation with his Devil's Fruit ability, and I see that they kind of end up having a mutual agreement, which he lets his crew members live in exchange for his himself, like freedom. Look, man, do not under any circumstance tell Straw Hat that I've been captured. Or why, Captain? Why? We can't just sit still. Unfortunately, the life of our captain has comes before the plan. Oh yeah, and he's got that really big slave that he got from Shabondi Park. I completely forgot he's a part of the Law's crew, to be honest. And so I only know four of his members. We got Penguin Hat, Shark Hat, and Beppo. Got the big dude, and there seems to be quite a lot of them, and I've never seen any of them have any screen time. Okay, so then okay, let's go, Kanjuro. So we got Frankie on a motorbike as well, and his wanted poster looks cool as well. And then we got Nami making that. We got Robin and Usopp making that face, and I don't know, like whenever Robin makes that face, it just doesn't suit her character because she never does that kind of thing. This is the second time she's done this in the entire series, and also the second time she's done this in this arc. So that's pretty crazy. I get a load of those last two. So that panel is a bit comedic in its sense because of how everyone looks, and yeah, it was quite funny to be honest. So yeah, okay, and then So we got everyone kind of preparing for the final fight in a sense, prepping everything, for everyone's perspective. That's literally what happens in this chapter. But then we go to Onigashima. So we see this massive head in the ocean, and then we see every all these minions just carrying massive masses of food, and we see Big Mom herself. I'm like, yo, this is when it gets a bit crazy. So we got Jack, King, and Queen. So we got the three. What do you call them? Oh, I forgot. I don't know what they're called, but like we got all three of them together in one room. I swear I knocked her off the ship on that waterfall. Don't leave a job half done, King. Damn it. Why'd you bring her here, big brother Queen? Sure. The hell was I supposed to do with her in Udon? Cut off from everyone else, King. King, I'll forgive you what happened yesterday. Join us, son. Ma. There are three races that my country lacks. One of them has been lost to the sands of time, but you are still alive. I refuse. So I like this. Like, Big Mom kind of has this obsession with having every race in her country. And we find out that she only has three left. So, as I can remember, she doesn't have giants, uh, and she doesn't have what King is like. But what is King? What is King? That adds a layer of mystery to King, like himself now. So that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting to find out. So yeah. So damn. So what is the other race that Big Mom doesn't have? Because I know she doesn't have giants, but what else? Okay. Yeah. Just hearing her makes me want to. Okay. So yeah, and then we see Kaido and Big Mom meet, and this is crazy. I mean, this panel was so crazy. Like Big Mom kind of looks goofy most of the times, but this panel she looks so menacing. Like normally, I just think she looks goofy as hell, but in this panel, I thought she was badass. Like the way she's just smirking menacingly, she looks sinister as f. And he's got Kaido just lurking with his massive body, his massive presence. Told you take these off, boy. What? No, you must be joking. Take them off. How many decades has it been? Napoleon. And then she brings out Napoleon as well. Like Napoleon B, like Big Mom's big weapon. Yes, mom, I'm glad you're back to normal. A sword came out the hat. I'm a bit shy, so I didn't know whether to. This freaking talking. I told you if you came here, I'd kill you, and you think I'll let you. So then, Big Mom and Kaido kind of clash, and we see the skies completely split beforehand. And usually, when things repeat, I don't like it. But this is that one exception I will make because even though I've seen this before, when Shanks and Whitebeard clashed, it just looks epic. And even here, even though I've seen this exact same thing happened before. Seeing Big Mom and Kaido clash again looks epic. The skies separate. That's how crazy it is. Get out of Onigashima. I feel so bad for all the minions because they're just going to be collateral damage from now on. But I want to know, like, what happened between these two because apparently these two used to be part of the Rocks pirate on the same crew. So something definitely must have happened. And damn, can you believe there was someone so strong that they were subordinates of them. I mean, yeah, imagine that, right? You're so strong that, oh, what the heck? Two potential Yonkos of the future were on your squad. No, that's how crazy they are. But yeah, hopefully we'll find out sooner or later. But that was it for me. And this is One Piece reviews. Goodbye. I'll see you guys later.